No. Hey. Let's get it. I can't see anything. Oops. I can come back for it. Where are we going? That's 219. Yo, yo, yo! Finally, I can get out. I can get out for the fam here, man. Welcome, welcome. Oh, they must have just opened. They gotta be rallying, huh? Are they not rallying? They doing this one? Yeah. Yo, they're banging. They're banging on the door. They're like, hello? Hello? Painful, what's up? What's up, man? Knock knock from NOIR. Aryan, what's up? Painful, just wiped Owl off the map. Really? Yeah. You know, man, I wish we could have went maybe a little earlier, but this is actually okay for me because by the time we're started right now, hopefully we'll be able to get. I don't think this pass is going to take that long, so hopefully we'll be able to see some action going on with them. Maybe fighting it out in the middle. That'd be dope. Yeah, yeah, and what we might do is we might go take a look at some of the other groups because there is some fighting going on in some of the other T1 seasons too. But I wanna hang out here and give some love to NOIR and VvV. We'll take a look at them too here in a sec. Oh, nice, nice. Taking some level 2 spires. Yeah, because I think in some of the other groups, even though they opened up a little earlier, I think they're still flagging out to their midway point. So it's still pretty close. Logan, what's up? What's up? So this is ST1-9. We are in, I think, Parhelion, which is the zone 2 between Kaltia and Burning Lands. And we are watching NOIR, and we're going to take a look at how VvV is doing. But this is a big matchup. These are basically two top 10 alliances in the game. So, really looking forward to see how this matchup goes. I mean, this is probably the biggest matchup right now out of all the Zone 2s thus far when it comes to the T1 season. So this is definitely going to be a big one, especially if both alliances are planning to show up and show out. I'm really excited for this one. Now, I don't know how long we're going to go, but at least, again, I don't think this is going to take them that long, like I said, to get the pass down compared to if it was a higher level pass, as an example. So, and hopefully we'll be able to maybe see a couple skirmishes out in the middle. If it looks like it's slowing down, then, again, there is plenty of other T1 action as well. So, we're going to, like I said, I'm going to try and poke in on a couple here. And so NOIR is about halfway. Let's see how VvV's doing it. Were they okay? They ready too? Okay, they ready. Okay, so they're a little over halfway. There we go. Got to give VvV some love too. Painful says, yeah, only had one big fight and a bunch of Cav fire skirmishes so far. Oh man, that actually would have been nice to see. I would have totally been down for watching some nice open field cav and or some flying squadrons. Man, that's always a blast watching that. Oh, hang on, let's go 14 on that. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear that. If the sound effects is too loud, just let me know. Part of me always feels like it's a little low. So. Oh yeah, they got that Thea Bertrand going on right now. That's a good point. Everyone's running, what is it, the Nighthawks? Yeah, there's the Bertrand and the Thea. Looks like Syndrian Thea. At least it looked like it was, unless I'm blind and that was Frigger. Okay, oh, nice rotations. Coming off and filling in. Doesn't even look like they're rallying it. Oh, never mind. Sorry, is that rally lead? And it just hasn't hit? Okay. Let's see. I love how the door opens. That animation, man. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Welcome, welcome. Look at that, man. Already? Oh, nice. We're in mid-20s right now. Welcome. If you're just tuning in, we are observing. We got ST1, which is one of the 9 T1 seasons. Technically, there's 11 out now, but we're in ST1-9. This is NOIR and VvV. This is going to be a massive, big matchup that's coming. And again, this is with 2 alliances that are in the top 10 that are going to be fighting it out in Zone 2. Probably the biggest matchup of the Zone 2 portions for this particular season. So really looking forward to this one. I still feel like NOIR's probably going to get it first because they were already a bit closer, unless maybe VvV's catching up here just from how they're cycling their hits. It's going to be close. And, ooh, while I'm waiting, I'm going to load up my other one. On this group. Cool. Nice, looking good, looking good. MMG, what's up? Welcome. Oh, wow, looks like maybe VvV will get it first. Oh, wow. Dude, that is a shocker. Did they get theirs first? No way. Oh, never mind. Nope, no, already got theirs. Yeah, it's just I'm not in the kingdom. That's why I just didn't show. Oh, dude, wow. Are we about to get... Oh, man, are they just going... Oh, dude, they're just going for it, boys. Oh, my gosh, let's get it. They are going all the way. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That is what I'm talking about. Oh, my gosh. Hype is so real right now. Yeah, so in the previous video, NOIR was 2 and VvV's 3. I forgot to include 69DS. Technically, 69DS is 3, and VvV was 4. I mean, they're so close in power, though. You could interchange, but really, we're talking about the number 2 and the number 4 alliance right now in the game that are going to be going at it. So, yeah, man, the hype skis is real, and so they're going to do bridge. I'm trying to see where are they going to meet. They're pretty far, so they have to go. Let me see here. They have to go bridge, level 2 spire, and probably bridge here, and then let's see where they're gonna go. Oh no, they actually might go down here, right? Let's see, because VvV's got to go ramp, spire ramp. They could cut across here, but I don't think there's a bridge. Yeah, so there's no bridge here, and there's no bridge up there. So they're probably gonna meet. Based on what I'm looking at, it's probably going to be down here somewhere, I would imagine. Like around this level 5 village, south of Dragon's Maw. Could they go north? Let's see here. They maybe could if they can get through this mountain. Okay, yeah, so they could technically go north too. But that would be, they'd have to walk up this way, right? So, yeah, so it looks like they're probably going to do this, right? They're going to go bump, bump, first bridge. They'll go level 2 spire. And then they're probably going to go down here south, right? That's what I would imagine. Because VvV has to go here, through this southwest, through this forest, up the ramp, over here to level 2, spire ramp, and then south, right? So it's probably going to be either here or maybe here, I would imagine. I wonder if VvV is pushing, though. Are they sending people? Oh, good. Dope, dude. They are sending people. Sweet, 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 sweet. So we'll just have to see. Like I said, my anticipation is I'm going to see some... Oh, wow. Is that their cav or are those scouts? Okay, those are scouts. Oh, interesting. Are we just going to fight it out here over the level 2 spire? That would be sick. That would be sick if they are. I mean, again, if they want to push, that's fine too. I guess it just depends on what do they value more. Because to me, I actually like the open field fight a little bit more instead of just saying, okay, look, we're just going to camp it there. Also looks like they're moving a little bit faster than the VvV group because, yeah, I guess we'll see. I mean, NOIR has an advantage, right? Like, if they wanted to set up here, actually would be okay. I mean, because they could dictate some of this play a little bit more. I actually kind of like this idea if they would have pushed here and then VvV pushes here and we get like a nice open field fight here where we can see some cav and flying being utilized. That would be sick. Like, that's really what I want to see, right? I don't want, I mean, again... You know, we don't have to be comfortable. We don't need to settle for the bridge fight. Right? I don't know if it's just me, but like that's what I'd like to see. So Alright. Let's start getting some in-game promos out if you guys already know the deal. You guys already know the dealio. Okay, let's see. Are they pushing? Oh, man, they're not. Semi-disappointing. I mean, unless they're going to wait, maybe they'll group up and then we'll see a push. That could be cool, too. We have... Okay, so they're pushing ramp. They should be around level 2 spire by now. They are. Oh, are they just hanging out? Oh, man, come on. Let's not slow play this. Oh. I feel like, listen, man, we just need to get the agreement, dude. You tell them, if you're in this server, you tell them boss wants to see the fight. We want to see the fight in the open field. You tell them to line up at each of these ovaries. Okay, one gets the left ovary, one gets the right ovary, and I want to see the battle out of the middle of the uterus. Okay, that's what we want. That's what the people want. You tell them that's what boss wants to see. Unless I get there, let me finish my in-game promos, and then I'll get there and I'll describe the situation in great detail. No, not at all. But seriously, that's what we want. Listen, that everyone knows. That's what the people want, right? We want to see, right? Listen, it's not that we don't enjoy seeing choke point fights. Right, but there's something spectacular. I think everyone has to agree. There's something spectacular about an open field fight, right? That just allows for so much more to happen. And there just has to be such a higher level of enjoyment. There is for me, right? Because that's where you get to see cav utilized more. You get to see, I would argue infantry can get utilized more, and you also have a little bit more breathing room for flying too as well. I mean, flying really kind of is, more so. I mean, you have a lot more adaptability with them regardless, just from terrain advantages. But right, it doesn't just end up being kind of a mage. And actually, I'm curious to see how many archers we're going to have ran to as well. That's actually going to be something I'm going to be curious on. Are we going to see a lot more archers being utilized? Now, this to me, because again, I haven't watched too many fights since T1, because this is like the biggest group, right? We have 6 kingdoms, 6 T1 KvK groups that are basically opening their zone 2's from a little while ago, from a number of hours ago up until the next couple hours, right? That's where the majority are going to be popping off. So that's really where, for me, the excitement is coming in, because I want to see how many archers. Are we seeing a lot more archers now? Because I'm already seeing more archers here in the NOIR group. I see a bunch more that are coming in. I mean, I'd be curious to hear from you guys too as well. Are you noticing more archer usage in the PvP comps? Right, because of that talent, right, that allows for you to get the archers. And so funny note here, right, I got this confirmed by CoD CS, where they said that the Wyvern, I think it was the Wyvern riders from Wilderberg, those units actually get, on the flying units, they get the same extended range as mages. I'm going to have to double check on my DMs here in a second. But I had asked them about this, and they said Elk Riders didn't, and 2 of the flying units didn't. It was only one of them that actually got the same range increase to very far as the mages did, which I thought was a little weird, right? But at the same time, I mean, I guess it's because they don't consider all of the flying to be to archers, right? I guess Celestials technically would be mage, and then I guess the other would be too in that case. So I don't know if they were going off of it like that. Actually would have been a nice follow-up question for me to ask now that I think about it. So I'm going to have to see how that continues to go. Yeah. I mean, at the moment, it does look like NOIR has more. Oh, never mind. Okay, so there's more VvV that are stacking up. I'm going to have to catch up on chat here soon, because you guys are balling right now, hardcore. Kimono, what's up? Tavi, what's up? Rimudu Senpai? What's up, PN? Such a nice last vid. Yeah, man, I feel bad about the DS69 or 69DS thing, which was totally my oversight. And it's funny because I rarely make those mistakes. And what's funny about the situation is that I actually had inputted them on the sheet, and I was doing some formatting thing on the sheet or on the tab at the time, and what I'm just imagining happened is I was just doing something and I erased it by chance or had removed the line. I don't even know. And they just didn't end up being on there. But I'm going to give them a shout out when I do my top 25, because I'm doing the top 25 players all time tomorrow. So when I do that, before I show that in the beginning of the video, I'm going to show the top 25 alliances like on the sheet, just in one page with DS, and I'm also going to add them on the public sheet, so that way at least the records reflect appropriately. Okay, let's see what's going on with VvV. I want to go back here, and again, if there's really nothing popping, then I'm going to go and look for some PvP on my second account, and then we'll just keep this up and wait for it. But I mean, the numbers are looking decent on both sides. It's just, man, I really wish that they would go out to the middle and just like, dude, let's line it up Rome Total War style. You know what I mean? Like, bring me back to my Dynasty Warriors days. I started watching this new anime. It's called, someone recommended it to me. It's called Kingdom. I don't know if anyone here has seen this. Graphics for the first season are a little bit older, but it's all kind of fought in this kind of dynasty. It almost reminds me of Dynasty Warriors, which, again, if anyone here has played Dynasty Warriors, right, you understand the pure joy that game brought me. I think it was on PlayStation that it came out. And it kind of is around that same cultural, like that same historical period. But great show so far. I'm shocked that I'm enjoying it. I think I'm already on like episode 12. So, yeah, just, random thought. Yo, we're at 50 plus. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome, fam. Remember, the only entry fee that we kindly ask you of is just to hit us with a thumbs up. So that way this can get out to that a lot more efficiently. I appreciate you. And yeah. So our first goal, 20 likes. That's what we're about. But yeah, right now, if you're just joining us, we are waiting right now. We're going to be taking a look at some other KvKs that are going on in some other fights. But for the time being, this is ST1. -9, where we have the number 2 Alliance NOIR going up against the number 4 Alliance in the game, VvV. And right now, Zone 2 just opened for them in Parhelion, which is between Kaltia and Burning Lands in the new T1 season map. And we're just waiting for them to fight it out. Essentially, what's happening right now is we have both of the sides. Actually, here, let me see if we can do it like this. I know you guys like it when I give you the goods here. So let's do this. I'll lower this a bit. I guess this is fine, right? So we'll do this. So at the moment we have NOIR here, and we have sorry, should I do that in another color? I gotta be profesh about this, right? So let's do this. We'll give them pink, because I just feel like that's the color they'd rock. So VvV is over here in pink. We have NOIR over here in yellow, right? So you can see the path that they're most likely going to take is this, right? So my bad. Hold up. Let's be super profesh here. And you know what? We're gonna do blue. So they have to go like this, right? They'll go down here, they'll curve, and up. So this is most likely what's gonna happen. Now, where I would like to see the fighting play out is I would like to see the fighting play out here. Right? This is where I want to see the fighting. I want to see the fighting right here. Because this is a big open field, and I feel like we're going to get a higher quality fight with potentially more tactics, more... the words are escaping my tongue right now. But yeah, let's just say that, right? The more tactics, the more maneuvers. I feel like we could just see some more general strategy. We could see maybe more unit diversity, better unit usage. Right, like we talked about with Cav being able to kind of free roam out here in the open field, maybe getting some more flying and celestial play. Maybe we could see archers, right? Kind of see how that plays out. But like that's what I'd like to see, right? I don't think that's asking for too much here, fam. Right? Are we asking for a little bit too much? I hope not. Oh, dude, yes, thank you. Oh my God, okay, yes. Thank you, bejeez. That's what I'm talking about, man. Just move that caboose, baby. You already know what your boy wants to see. Just give it to me. But just nice and gently, thank you. All right, okay. Now we need to see, is VvV responding in kind? Because right now, NOIR's making me hot. And I'm talking about in the best ways. So, VvV is not moving. Slightly disappointed. I'm shriveling up on the inside, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, they still have people coming in. Okay, so this is my thing, right? What I'd like to see is VvV just hang out right here, right? I'm hoping they're just going to chill right here. Like, just form your line. That's what I want to see. I want to see a dope line, right? Give me that Rome Total War sexiness, right? I want to see infantry. I want to see... and then I want to see like archer, mage, right? I want to see, or you can give me like infantry, give me infantry, cav, archer, mage, and then maybe flying on the perimeters, right? Like, dude, let me see some sexy formations, man. Like, show us where we can go to, right? Take us to the promised land just a few times. Just a few times. That's all I want to see. Right? Okay, but they're coming in. Cav's coming down. They got a nice line. It's thicker than a Snicker. And they got more peeps coming in too. Okay. All right now. So let's see. Welcome. Ron Batista, don't worry, boss. We will give you what the people want. Thanks. Yo, fam, so I'm talking about 17 likes, 3 more away from 20. We can do it. We can do. Do I need to go in this thing? Here, let me get in here real quick. Where am I? ST19. I'm gonna pull this up. Where's my ST19? Okay, that's my S5 account. Okay, cool. Let's load this bad girl up. Beans PP, what's up? It's all about the suspense. I know. Ooh, I like this. Are they sending some cav just up here to potentially flank? Interesting. All right, man. We just gotta wait to see what VvV is gonna do. right? I think, listen, I'm about to load up. I think I have it up right now. I'm going to tell them what I want to see. Like, this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. Okay, oh no, I'm about to type. I'm about to type. I'm about to type. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Let me come over. Let's do this. So we can show you guys. No, he said divide the ovaries. I'm done. I'm done. I love it. I love it, but I'm done. I'm done. I quit. Quit. Oh, you guys are killing me. All right. All right, boys and girls. All right, boys and girls. Yeah. Let's see a dope open field fight. Open field fight. South of the lava flow. South of the lava flow between the two ovaries. Yeah. And line up like it's Rome Total War. Why lost? Rome Total War. The lava flow. I want to see south. Where is it? Wait, where am I? Where am I? Oh, sorry. Wait, this is my other account. Yeah, hang on. Okay, hang on. Let me go like, can I click this? How do I share this? Do I have to like go all the way in? Okay, I do. Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, I shared it. Yeah, sure. Okay. Guys. Yeah. Yeah, that's the middle. And then both alliances on the left and right. Right? Alright, infantry, cavalry, archer, mage. Right? Oh, hang on. I have to do it like this, right? Oh, wait, can I do lines? I don't know if I could do lines. We'll go like this. Archer, mage, flying, in somewhat a organized order. Okay, there we go. You see the numbers? Yo. Yeah. Yo, I believe I believe in my boy Bob. He will overcome. I believe in my boy Bob. He will overcome. He will overcome. Are we asking for too much? I mean, maybe. Are we asking for a little bit too much? I mean, we'll see. We probably are. Yeah. Basically. I mean, look, man. It's not. I mean, if you look at the numbers, it's not that far off, right? On the like if you look at the power, right? It was VvV was at 12.9 billion. NOIR was at 13.7, right? When I pulled the data this morning, so it's not, it's not that far off, understandably. Yeah, let's go back though. All right. Yeah, but maybe not. So, yeah, they're like F that. We're just gonna hang out here on this ridge. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. I'm hopeful. Okay. I mean, listen, man. If NOIR's pushing, we might just get it anyways. I mean, again, that was wishful. That was hopeful, wishful thinking for me, right? So, yeah. I'll just let them know, man. Listen, if I just have to take the ramp fight, okay, right? I'm not against the ramp fight. It's just, yeah. I'll be like, I will also. Here we go. There we go. I will also accept any general awesome PvP. Yeah. Okay. So, looks like they're getting in position. right now. They're coming around. Yeah, I mean, this might be a minute. They got a line. They got a line. Well, I like how they're splitting up like this archer force, though. Ooh, I didn't realize there was that little pathway right there. Oh, it was in the middle. That's why. They're not in the ends. You have to go up to the middle. Oh, interesting. Really nice to almost kind of see this. This almost feels like a... Oh, never mind. For a moment, I thought they were like really disciplined, and I thought it was just archers that were going there. Not that there would necessarily be a reason to maybe split it up and only send archers that way, but that's how it looked to me in the beginning. Okay. And I mean, I think the other thing to understand is that, keep in mind, for me, it's 9:10 p.m., right? I don't know what time it is right now for VvV and for NOIR, right? I mean, can you make the argument that NOIR maybe has more general activity at this hour? Okay, right, based on the amount of people that are on? All right. But like I said, I don't know what VvV's is. Someone would have to let me know that. Welcome. Wow, my gosh, we're at almost mid-60s on the viewership right now, man. You guys are killing it for the late night PvP. This is, I think, it's going to be bananas, man. I'm really excited. Remember, if you're just joining us, as always, right, the only entry fee that we ask of you is just to hit us with a thumbs up, so that way this can get in front of that a little bit more. We're at 21. I want to see us at 30, fam. Appreciate you. Let me catch up with some chat here. TM, VvV going down, baby. I wish I knew the rest of the words. Great song. I think it's Nelly. But yeah, thanks to you. John Moran Prosu. Remuda, there was a massive fight in MILF BDO division. I don't know how it's going, but it was, yeah, I'm going to be taking a look at some of the other groups too as well. I'm actually doing that right now on my scout. I just want to see what else is popping off. So while we wait for this one. So there's this. I wonder if... I'm actually going to... You know what I'm going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I want to see if any of the other regions are... How much can I zoom out here? Okay, cool. This is actually good. We'll do this. I'm curious if any of the other regions are fighting. Oh, wow. There's only been one other pass in Belagira, which is north of... That's for this group. So Dawn took that. And they're pushing out and building, but no one else has taken any of the other passes. Are they even rallying these? Nope, that's not being rallied. And STFO, they're not rallying theirs either. Okay, so there's only one alliance going into Belagira. How about Forgotten Lands? Oh, wow, both passes taken. Oh, wow, both passes taken on both sides. Interesting. That's FG, ROZ, RR, and Sasa. No? I still got to see if they're going to fight, though, because I need to check that. Let's see. Are they sending troops? I'm curious. So they're flagging, they're building. Oh, they might be. Wow. Huh. How do they get to each other? That's the thing I need to figure out here on this one. I could just follow the yellow brick road. It looks like both sides are... Oh, damn. Yo, oh, wow, there might be some action going on, boys and girls, in Forgotten Lands. Because FG is setting up. I might show you guys this in a sec. I just want to make sure I see what else is going on here, because there's just some outside. So FG and DPHX excuse me. I just have to see, how are they getting there though? Oh, I see. So they have to go this way. Is that a ramp? Jeez, that's a really thin ramp. Oh my god. Oh, I see. Okay, so they have to go up the ramp, and then they probably have to go over here to that level 2 spire, I would imagine. Okay. We're still waiting for that to pop off. Oh, damn. Okay, so while we're hanging out here, I'm going to show you guys this one real quick on the other monitor. I mean, I could move it, but I'd rather just have it be stationary. Just, you know, so that way we're not worried about anything. So, okay, so this is Forgotten Lands, right? So they're fighting, the one we were just showing you, that's over here in Parhelion. But if we go over here to Forgotten Lands, you can see these two level passes got grabbed, and then these two got grabbed too. And you can see that, I think it was here at the level 2 spire, right? So, oops, hang on. No, that's too close. It was at this one. So at this one, we have Sasa, and then I believe the other alliance that came from here, which is RR, because they'd have to go here, up the ramp, across here, unless they're trying, let me see, are they over here? No, they're not. And they can't go that way, yeah, so they have to meet here. This is the only choke. So there's a group here. I don't know if there's anyone else from RR, but then you have a force here, right, at FG, and then there's another group up here, right? So this could be another potential fight, right? I just wanted to show that off real quick. Yeah. Oops, what happened here? Does it have to go back to right? Okay, we'll just do that. Might as well. Ooh, what's going on? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Retreating? What's happening here? What's happening here? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Stop it! Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Stop! What's happening? Yeah? Hmm? I'll tell you when. No. Are they... Is it flanking? Like, what's... I don't get it. Because they can't get anywhere. Is NOIR going to push? Or are they resetting? Interesting. I mean... What? What is happening? Damn it! How dare you? How dare you? I'm about to cry. This is what's happening. Someone better tell me what's happening right now. Let me go get a world chat before I blow a casket. What's happening? Okay. Let's hang on. Okay, here we go. This is what's happening. Let me see. Too much cat, too much archers. Where is it? Okay, hang on. First pass capture. Where is it? Okay, oh, here it is. Why are you moving back? Lol, you got way more. We want sleep. Come later. We fight tomorrow. Come up the ramp. I'll come late, BB. Okay. Rough cheese. We'll let you? Core? Roar? Oh. What is going on, man? They said they're going to bed? Dude, is this the biggest troll? Is this like the biggest troll play that they set them up and just soak out the motivation and engagement from NOIR? Was this VvV's plan all along? Dude. YOLO. Listen, if they're just hanging out here, NOIR should just push up the ramp. Right? Like, look, if they're not full leaving and they're just backing up, NOIR just needs to push up the ramp. Just push up the ramp and then set up. And listen, man, if you just got to... Thank you, sweetie. If you just got to bring it to them, you know, that's fine too. I mean, listen, I don't think anyone's gonna be distraught about how the first matchup goes, right? I don't think that's gonna be the end-all be-all for the entire fight. But at the same time, listen, do I somewhat get it if you want to try and have a more favorable of a fight? Yeah. But if that's the case, then just don't even set up in the first place. Right? I mean, I don't know, it's hard because, like, look, if you want to be, you know, an alliance that, like, you know, does, because I mean, I've seen stuff like that has happened before, right? Where you end up getting, where you've seen an alliance that shows up, or two alliances show up and they're about to fight, or multiple, and then one or two, and this doesn't happen too often, obviously, but then I've seen situations where, like, one or two of the alliances literally will just leave, and, you know, they just, like, play with them, you know, and I mean, like I said, this doesn't happen too often. I'm pretty sure everyone was expecting for us to actually see some PvP, but I mean, maybe we still will, right? But listen, if they're just hanging out here, then yeah, dude, NOIR should just push up the ramp, get a couple easy free kills, and obviously they shouldn't. I mean, because again, right? I mean, but yeah, I the moment I saw them retreating, if I was NOIR, I'd be pushing. So I think that was a little bit of a late. I think it's a big late reaction here from NOIR, unless they're telling them, hey, we're gonna end up. But dude, how mad? You know, is Neff here? How mad is Neff if he's here, right? How mad is NOIR that you essentially show up for the date and you get stood up, right? Or no, I'm sorry, you show up for the date. The girl's walking in. She sits down, orders her water, and then leaves. and you're stuck with the check. Because really, that's what just happened in NOIR. I'm so sorry, NOIR. I'm so sorry, NOIR. I mean, damn, man. I mean, literally just got U-turned on. And I don't think anyone's happy about that. Is Neff out here? I need to reach out and be like, Neff. Where's that follow-up interview, man? I want your real-time reaction. Like, what's going on here? Okay. Okay, they're pushing. Okay, they're pushing. Which, to be fair, is exactly what they should have done 2 minutes ago. Right? Okay, so VvV's still here. But this is my thing, man. Why, if they're just going to hang out here, why are you going to fight on the low ground? I wouldn't want that matchup. I would want the matchup on the high ground, especially here, because you could spread along the ridge. You can maybe even spread here along the ridge, too, as well, to get shots if they're pushing up. I mean, I just feel like you're losing a little bit of an advantage here, especially because you could have fired off all your artifacts through the choke point up the ramp. I mean, I don't know, it partially just feels like a little bit of a missed opportunity. Right, but again, I mean, okay, maybe the play is, so maybe the play from VvV is let's. I mean, this is the thing, right? Because if you're not going to fight it out there, like, because there's kind of two ways of looking at this. One way is that, okay, maybe NOIR is like, cool, let's get some fights back and forth where you can fight out in the open field, and maybe they wouldn't have tried to push you all the way to your flag, right? Because maybe you would have been fighting it out in the open field. But now that you're basically falling this far back, it's such a shorter distance now for them, if they crush this, to then go over here and crush your builders, right? And then they're potentially spawn camping you at that point, right? So yeah, it's just I don't know, right? And this is my thing, right? You know, again, you don't need people out here, right? Everyone from VvV, if you're gonna push back, oh, yo, there's our boy Mubin. What's up, baby? If you're gonna push back, then everyone should push back all the way, right? On top of that, I don't know. This looks somewhat rough, man. Like, this is kind of hard. Oh, yo, there's our boy Crazy Bob CB. What up, baby? This is rough to me, right? I don't know if hanging out here at the bottom of this ramp where you have multiple thin choke points on each side, this just feels like it's way too cluttered right here to have that be a position to potentially fight from. We'll see, though, man. Yeah, but again, I wouldn't have sent, like Dak, I wouldn't have done that. You're just giving them free kills. That makes no sense, right? Again, group up, be organized, be structured, be disciplined. Right, don't just give them free kills for no reason. And respectfully, you died for no reason. Let's be real. Let's just call it how it is. Right. Basically, what I'm trying to say is be better. No, I'm just joking. It's a little too aggressive. It's like 9:20. I need some agua. Yo, we're almost at mid-70s, man. Listen, do I appreciate you lovable human beings coming out for the late night stream here? I do. I'm not gonna lie. This is awesome like a possum. We're at 27 likes. If you're just joining us, welcome. We are here watching ST1-9. This is one of the 9 kingdoms or KvKs that went into the first T1 season. We are watching the number 2 Alliance, NOIR, versus the number 4 Alliance in the game right now in Zone 2. Right, starting to kind of prep. And finally, I think we're going to be getting some decent action here. So, again, right, and like I said, maybe that was the play. Maybe VvV's play is let's get some faster replenishment times. Let's have them fight closer to our side. We'll see, right? We'll see how this plays out. Personally, I do not like the position right now that VvV is in at the bottom of the ramp, along with having those mountain ranges that really just don't allow for what I would consider to be enough spread. And it just seems very condensed right now. So we'll see, right? We'll see what the play is. I mean, again, there's good numbers on both sides now, right? Maybe VvV was also stalling because they had more people coming online, right? So maybe that was another reason why they ended up defending. Obviously, NOIR is probably going to end up getting some more people coming through the back, but I mean, these are good numbers right now for an initial fight. We're also seeing, again, I think it's pretty clear, there's a lot more archers that we're seeing in the mix as well, which is just playing to the strengths of that new talent. Right, which if I go, where's my thing? Here we go. Nice. Yo, it's Fluffy Waffles. You can do it. Right. And so what's our 15% archer talent I have to... Oh, gosh. Hang on. Let me click on this. I forgot I haven't done it on my scout, so it's making me go through all the tutorial stuff. Yeah, it's long-range warfare, right? So your marksman units have an attack range equal to your magic units while in the field, but they have a 15% less base physical attack. Okay. I have hydrated. Okay. I've hydrated / lubricated the pipes. Up here, not down there. Calm down. Jeez. You guys, man. Just healthy thoughts. Healthy thoughts. And we are ready, is essentially what I'm trying to say. We're ready. Welcome. Nice. Look at that, man. Already at 80 plus right now. Remember, man, our only entry fee that we ask of you guys is just here's a thumbs up. And here we go. Let's get it. OM Jizzle. NOIR decides they are just going to take it to VvV, going to go right down the throat right now, and they are at it. We got Entangling Fangs mocking that Shadowfly coming out there. How is NOIR going to play this? Are they going to push through, and we're just going to do the mosh pit play? Are we going to end up pushing through? Are we going to banana peel off left and right? Are they just going to try and... I mean, again, this is... Okay, was this maybe VvV's play? Is they don't want them? Maybe they opted to hang out because they didn't want NOIR to have an easy time breaking through. Look at that massive, just negative purple artifact damage that is just going down what looks to be so much right now, so much damage. Oh my gosh, look at the delayed for the artifact place right now being just jammed out on NOIR. This is absolutely nuts, and I'm going to tell you right now, I am here for it. Tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your kid, tell your cousins, tell them if you have nieces twice removed, they should be watching this. I mean, this is just absolutely bananas. Oh my gosh, so much VvV dead that's happening right now. Some of the NOIR, oh gosh, I'm almost afraid. Oh, there's some people going out there. Oh, hey, that's Satoru. What's up, baby? Okay, I think I just saw Nephisto. That was coming in over there, probably coming over to the front line now. Another Shadow Flight. We have a Shadow Gaze. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that? Negative 44k damage, what looks to be off of that Shadow Games that was procced. We have some Tear of Arbans going down right now for some Divine Mercies, getting some heals. I don't know how I necessarily maybe feel about that being procced on the ramp. Slight lag that we're seeing too as well. But I think the most important thing is that we haven't actually lagged out, right? Keep in mind, maybe they fixed it a bit, because I think people were telling me before that games were crashing when they were seeing PvP that was going on a little bit before. I don't know if it was because of the Tohar, etc., that was being done, but I know people were saying. Thankfully, we haven't lagged out yet, so I'm going to take that as a big W. Time Bomb getting thrown down. Okay, now VvV is thinning out a little bit more. This, to me, seems like an opportunity now for NOIR to push down the ramp, maybe get outside to one of the perimeters, find some open space, and again, maybe not just sit there the entire time on the ramp, right? That's one of the main things that we often talk about when we're watching big PvP warfare, is you don't want to sit in the kill box. Don't sit there on the choke point. Push out. If you're going to push out and go in one direction, and maybe they're going to circle around, like they could push out, go south, southwest, and then kind of curve, like banana peel out and then kind of come across if they want to, so they can kind of open this up a little bit. Or they can kind of come out straight and then maybe back and do something like that. Again, I think there's just a couple options here overall that they could play, right? Because again, most of them are fighting here. Let's go with pink, right? So they could come down, go here, maybe branch here, and then they're just kind of resetting their lines, right? And then they're going to push here and maybe go push over here, right down the mountains. Again, we have options that they can play out with, because they have good activity right now. Okay, so there we go, right? Breaking through a little bit there. Need to clean up some of this mid and some of these units over here to the southwest. Even bringing in some flying. Man, this is, I mean, there's a lot here, man. NOIR is coming out with a vengeance. Okay, now remember, if you are getting pushed like this, in this case, usually you need to make a heads-up play where you are deciding if you're VvV, right? You don't just want to keep trickling in one by one. Remember, the smart play here is to call and start defending, reset up your next staging area line, right? That should already be a play in VvV's hand. So if you notice that you're losing this ravine, right? then what you end up doing is you would fall back and you would say, okay, we're now going to already start setting up here, maybe somewhere between the choke and maybe the flag, or you're going to start setting up in front of the flag, right? So you need to start already, and again, these are the kinds of things that should already be planned out. You should already know where you're going to be falling back to, where's your next defensive position, and then what is your next plan of attack, right? Because the thing is remember, they're having units that are leaving. Yes, do they have a faster respawn or replenishment time than NOIR does? Yes, because NOIR is fighting closer to VvV's level 1 pass. However, you also need to consider that you don't just want to trickle these units in one by one, right? You want to make sure that you're meeting numbers with numbers. Remember, NOIR has the farther walk. Your advantage is that you don't want to play into their hand. This is kind of a little bit of playing into NOIR where you don't have as many numbers as they do, right? You're kind of trickling down, and then you're having the units kind of come in, at least a few, right? Maybe not too many. But this is what I'm talking about, right? Where you're having like these units here that are kind of coming in one by one, right? The play really at this point, I think, is you set up a new staging area, and it should be right here in front of your flag. That's really where everyone should be going. So that should have been like the heads up call is, hey, if we're losing people, the next staging area is going to be here. And if we feel like we've lost a decent amount, then we just let the remainder fall back over to that staging area, and then you re-engage at that point. That is the overall better play. If you cannot keep up, if you're not going toe-to-toe and you don't feel like it's 1-to-1 ratio trades, then you do that because you're going to end up getting better overall trades from meeting them with closer numbers, if not more, right? Because remember, like I said, they have the farther walk. They also have longer replenishment times. It's in their advantage to push you and to pick you off one by one after the big fight is done. And again, I think NOIR is doing the right play here. This is exactly what needs to be happened, right? You have NOIR that's pushing. Sure, could they have pushed a little bit earlier when they saw VvV pushing back so they could pick off some of those stragglers? Of course. Was it kind of nice that they waited a little bit? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give you 2+ points because of just pure chivalry, and I appreciate I appreciate the not the candor. What's the not the cotillion thing that I'm looking for? I appreciate your etiquette. Yes, your on-field etiquette, I'll say. But again, at this point, like I said, NOIR is playing this out right. You don't just sit there and wait. Once you get room once you've established some positioning, you filled into space at the opposite side of the choke point where your opponents are setting up, then you immediately start pushing them, right? Again, hopefully NOIR is looking ahead. But again, I think at this point, this is pretty solid, right? I mean, it doesn't look like VvV is trying to establish and set up a line, but this is what you do, right? You should usually have one person, if you're the attacker and you're looking ahead, you should be scouting and paying attention. What are they doing? Does it look a little bit discombobulated? Does it look like they're structured and they're organized? Are they actually trying to set up a new line at somewhere? Do they have a second staging area that they're trying to organize themselves in? No. Okay. In the worst case, you keep pushing. Keep the throttle on, because right now it doesn't look like they're really doing that. It almost looks a little bit more discombobulated, right? So this is where you push, attack the PvP units, you get close to the builders, you tear the builders' faces off, and then you just keep pushing. Right now, if it looks like your group is lower in numbers, and it looks like VvV at some point is pushing, or not pushing, but if they're reorganizing themselves and they're having a decent amount of numbers, right, then okay. Then maybe you call it and you say, look, let's pause for a minute, let's go ahead and reassess, and then we can re-engage at that point. Sorry, I got like 100 people just hanging out. Yo, my lady doesn't care, fam. Listen, one of these days, your boy is going to be popping. And the day that happens, I told you guys, I'm going to have my lady come on, and she's just going to sit right next to me, and you guys can like Q&A her or what. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be the most hilarious but the funniest thing ever. Because I'm telling you, if you guys met us in real life, you'd be like, dude, polar opposites. Anyways, let's get back to the action so we don't end up losing our fantastic rhythm. Let's see how NOIR's doing. Are they still replenishing their lines? Because they should be. Come on, Uki. Keep moving, man. Ooh, look at that. Drunk. Okay, Fev isn't doing a bad job. I actually kind of like this, where he's trying to pick off some of the supply lines. That's actually a really good play. Hopefully NOIR is keeping pushing. Dude, really? Come on, Empress. Come on, Chase. I'm going to call you out. Navies? Come on, broski. RZA, what are you doing? Dr. Kill? More like Dr. Phil. Okay? As in filling this empty space with your body. Let's keep it pushing, Pippin. Oh my gosh. I mean, NOIR is on a wrecking ball. Okay, now I think we need to start looking at the situation. I mean, they're really condensed. I would really like to see them spread out a little bit more. You guys already know me on the whole, like, wrecking ball, right? Let's not just dive into the whole Miley Cyrus play where we're just playing this condensed hive game. Again, spread out a little bit. actually form a line, because again, you're trying to reduce the amount of AoE damage that's being inflicted on you, and then you need to be distributing more AoE damage. So VvV is now, I mean, they are getting some replenishment. You can almost feel, it almost feels like some shape is being taken here from VvV as they're pushing out. And I think this is the right call from NOIR, right? It's, let's set up a line, let's attack, let's do some focus firing. Hopefully while they're doing this, they're going to end up getting some replenishment. This still is not a bad position for NOIR, right? I think they're still doing okay. It looks like they were able to push the people off of the flags, so they were able to at least get some builder kills. That's not bad. And this is where you need someone communicating. So now VvV looks like they're going to... Wow, okay, so they have a lot more people that are pushing out now. Okay, so I think at this point, now NOIR needs to start looking and making this call, right? Because I think this is actually an okay position or a time where you would say, let's start pushing back now, right? Let's fall back, reset up a staging area, because these numbers are okay if they're fighting, but they need to be looking that they have a lot more people that are coming out, right? I think, again, if I was calling this, I would say you need to start pushing back, start setting up on your second staging area, and then re-engage. You want to go and set back up at the top of the ramp? That's okay, right? Fall back to the top of the ramp, because you still have a decent amount here. Now, maybe NOIR is taking the stance where they just don't care, right? Maybe it's, okay, hey, look, we're just going to fight. We don't care if the units die. We're going to get as much PvP, and guess what? We're going to bring a second force to come out and play as well, right? If that's what they're aiming for, and it's not really about like long-term sustainability, where they're really looking for the, you know, you're going for this, you know, Deadpool maximum effort play, where you're trying to get the best return on your investment for what you're putting out there, and you're always trying to kind of get, you know, I used to watch a lot of Hearthstone. I remember one of the guys there, Trump, one of his big things was like, he's like the mayor of Value Town, right? And I think that's really important when you think about how much value are you trying to get? How are you assessing value when you're making a push? How long are you staying out there, especially when you're more of the advanced force? So, yeah, I think in this situation, I think NOIR has kind of stayed long enough at this point. I think the play right now is don't trickle the units in one by one, but I would say now NOIR needs to potentially push back. And I would say setting up a staging area at the top of the ramp is actually not a bad play. Again, it doesn't really look like we're seeing that, and it's more of like, hey, look, we're just going to keep fighting. And again, VvV is getting good replenishment, man. I mean, that's what you would expect to see if you're fighting on your opponent's gate. I don't think this is bad, right? And now, hopefully, VvV may consider making a push. In situations like this, and I want to point something out, this to me is really where I think Cav can shine, where you end up having Cav running around and attacking the people at like the midline, right? Kind of like we saw that one guy from Fev was doing, or sorry, that Fev guy from VvV, right, where you had two Cav units, it looked like. This is where you really allow for Cav to breathe, right? Let them soak up the air and just like let the wind in their sails. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need Titanic up in here, okay? But still, right, I'm talking more like gently fearless. You know what I mean? Just letting the wind just go right through, just right through the pits. But yeah. That actually would be really cool to see, right? I think that's more of the play here. But again, VvV should be pushing. This isn't something where they should be playing stagnant. Again, they have decent numbers. They're getting good replenishment. I would keep advancing. And again, this is where the counter push comes in now, right? Ooh, what's happening here? Interesting. It's a nice blue light. Oh, nice artifact usage. Okay. All right. I forget what the name of that artifact is, but I know it's artifact. They're like, yeah, boss, because you can't recall your troops. Duh, what else is it? Yeah, so hopefully VvV will keep pushing. Again, keep that pressure on. Let me see what's going on up here. Okay. Hector El Grande's making his way out. So unfortunate. Yeah, but this is good. I wonder if NOIR is going to try and set up. I'm curious. While they're pushing, what are they doing? I mean, they got a few people. That's not enough, though, man. That's not enough by a long shot. Yo, just look at all that dead. It's just like, shh, the dead. That's a long line of dead, man. It doesn't look like they're replenishing this too much, though. Unless the walk is just so far that I haven't seen. There's a few there. I don't really see a lot of replenishment. Do you guys? I see a long line of dead, but I do not see like a wild line of replenishment here. Okay. Let's go back. Where is it? I think it's like right here, right? Yeah. Here we go. Ghost of Arcadia, what's up? You said Rock is still dominating? Dude, how dare you? Someone better slap this dude and his mama. How dare you speak of that blasphemy? But to be fair, I mean, Rock is its own genre of PvP, but respectfully, it doesn't even come close to where CoD is. And that doesn't mean that Rock is a bad game. It's just... Oh, his mama? I'm sorry. You slap his daddy. Overall, really what we're talking about is that if you're truly trying to compare Rock PvP to CoD PvP, CoD PvP is just, it's more complex. It's the standard of where CoD PvP is just the best in the genre thus far. And I say that because Rock PvP, for the most part, and this doesn't mean that Rock PvP is bad, it's just that Rock PvP is mostly rallying, right? Murder balls. And the emphasis is, the thing I'll always say about this, right, is that the moment you kind of start taking away an individual player's ability to control their units and micro is where you start losing out on the overall amount of engagement that a player can truly enjoy. And that's only something you're ever going to be able to get out of the open field. And that's not something that Rock just doesn't focus on that. Rock isn't as heavily, I should specifically say, if you're comparing Rock and CoD, Rock does not focus as much on the open field as CoD emphasizes. And because of that, every single individual player is able to fully utilize every single unit and participate. When you join a rally, you're not really doing anything, right? You're just clicking to join the rally and the rally hits, right? I mean, sure, if you want to be technical, you are doing something, but you're losing out on your individual control because you're essentially waiting for the rally to hit. Obviously outside of any kind of murder balls or, fights that are happening there. But let's be real, man. Who wants to see a murder ball? Like, if I want to see that, I'll just go watch. I was going to say something, but I'm going to tone it down. So I'll just, in short, right? Mosh pits are mosh pits, man. Like, if all you're going to do is run a unit into another unit's face, I mean, I just don't think there's a lot of tactical strategy in that, right? I think it's a lot more enjoyable to watch ranged PvP, because you just have a lot more adaptability. I think you have a lot more creativity. It resembles a lot more of a kind of StarCraft, Command & Conquer, true/traditional RTS playstyle than it does you just like running a bunch of numbers. It's like that, what's that simulator out there? You guys know what I'm talking about. What's that? There's like this simulator. It's like a war simulator, right? Where people will have like 100 Spartans or 1,000,000 Spartans going up against like 1,000,000 Jedi or something like that, right? And sometimes like it gets to a point where once they get close enough, it just feels like it's a mosh pit, right? It feels like it's simulated in that sense. And to me, when I'm watching PvP, whether it's Rock or it's another game where you're just running units into each other's faces, it's very tone deaf, I guess, to me, right? It feels very simulated. I don't feel like I'm really able to utilize or have a high true skill cap. And that's just something that CoD allows for you to do. I think like any game, though, right, people have to understand that, if you have hundreds and hundreds of units on each side, you're going to see lag no matter what, at least until they try to come up with something, right, to develop at a rate where we're seeing a reduction in the amount that happens. I actually think for the most part we did okay today. Right, this to me was all right. I'm happy we didn't lag out, which was the number one most important thing, because we ended up seeing a lot of game crashes that people were talking about from whether it was Tohar or after the update, and we haven't seen any yet. So I'm going to take that as a W. But yeah, I mean, again, that's my thought. If you're talking Rock versus CoD PvP, I just don't think that there's another kingdom builder on the market right now that I've seen that is really able to touch where CoD is. CoD just needs to keep investing and expanding upon that, and hopefully being able to improve, if they are at any point, being able to handle a large-scale war server load. And I think with them adding in the simplified graphics, hopefully that'll end up helping. I mean, I think they added that in a lot earlier than Rock did. But again, why wouldn't you, right? You kind of learn from your predecessor, or you learn from your contemporaries, right, your peers in the genre. But yeah. Like I said, Rock is a great game for what it is, and Rock has good PvP for what it is. But if you're specifically comparing that with CoD, it's not close. Respectfully, it's not close. But that's just because Rock has limitations. Rock can't do what CoD can. CoD, you could say, was kind of built from the ground up, trying to be something different, or just built differently, right, to allow that. I have no doubt in my mind that if Rock ever added in like true ranged PvP, I think the game would be a lot better, without a doubt, on the PvP front. But wow, welcome, man. We were at mid-high 90s, I think almost 100. I don't know what we peaked at so far. We still have some more Where am I right now? What's my time? Oh, wow, I'm at an hour and 4 minutes. Okay, let me see if we're going to get a second round of fighting. If not, I want to go try and take a look at a few more matchups. If we're so lucky to see a few more, because it's already 9:45. And as long as the lady doesn't kill me, if you guys know what I mean. Let's see here. So NOIR is setting up for a second bout. Let's do this. I want to see if there's going to be any more PvP popping somewhere else. Also, if you're just joining us, our only entry fee is just a jam. Hit us with a thumbs up. We appreciate. We're at 40. Love to see us at 50. I need to catch up on some chat too as well. But before I do, let me see here. How am I looking? I think I'm still on right. Awesome. I am going to jam you guys. Again, I know people usually ask, and I always like to put it kind of when we're at somewhat of a peak point, but I am just going to throw let me see here, throw the Discord in here in case any of you guys would like to join to get notifications for when we do go live. Let me see here. Let's do it like this. Let me see. Where's my thing? Hey, sweetie. Where's Isa?
On the couch.
Okay. Nice, sweetie. All right. Let me do that. So NOIR is setting up. And we'll have to see if we're going to end up getting a little more action here, but probably going to have to search. But I'm going to post a Discord link now. So again, if any of you guys are interested and you'd like to get notified, you are more than welcome to join the Discord. I'm just going to show this off real quick. And if you join, you just go over here to reaction roles, and you can end up reacting to our COD Live Notify, which is second from the right, or we have the YouTube Notify, which is third from the right. And then we post content here in the content channel, and then we also have a sub donate to as well for those that would like to contribute beyond just the average viewership. We always appreciate. Okay, with that in mind, that was pretty fun. I'm happy that we at least got some fighting. I think that's the most important piece, is that it didn't end up just being a stare off. You know, like you over there, you over there. So that was great. Really happy. Let's see now if we can jam out. So let's show real quick, what are the other fights that we have? I'm going to be a gentleman and show you guys my secret sheet. I know people always like to see this every once in a while. So, all right, only because you guys are here and only because we were close to 100 viewers, you guys get a sneak peek. So, but I'm only going to show you one tab. So this is our TS2++, right, our T1 season. So this was the fight that we were looking at, right? So we had NOIR. Ooh, hang on. We can check. Hold up, kids. Hold up. Remember, there's Forgotten Lands, right? They were posting, I think, here, right? Oh, did they end up fighting? And did we miss it? Oh, hang on. No, it was here. It was here. Oh, my God. Hang on. Oh, what's happening? Oh, my gosh. Are they pushing? Are we about to see another fight? Oh, what's happening? Oh, my gosh. Okay. Yo, we might see a fight. Are they advancing? Oh, okay. Yo, we're gonna see another one. We're gonna see that one. I'm so excited. We're gonna see that one. Okay, yes, dude. This is see what happens when we just look around. We take a breath. We take a minute. Okay, dope. So we got Sasa and R Squiggly R are moving into position right now, and we might see this fight up here between DPHX and FG. Okay, dude, this is what we want to see. Basically, just give us the money. MKHK, you said you have to check MILF versus COC. Okay, if I get some time, I'm going to be honest, it is a little late. The lady is probably already fed up with your boy. You guys already know how it is. But if I can sneak in this last fight, I'm going to try. Now, if we don't get a fight here, and we don't see any action happening in the next few minutes, I will go and watch another fight while I'm waiting. You said MILF and COC. Let me double check where they're at. Let me go over here, and then we'll go back here. And I have to say, let me see, I said to remember where they're at. You said MILF, COC. Let's do this. So they're in ST11. Okay, and you said, are they fighting right now? ST11, let me see. I'm gonna load this up on my other one just so we can take a look. Oh, okay. No, they might be. Yeah, let's see. Oh, so we're getting close. Okay, so we're in Forgotten Lands right now. This is ST1-9, right? Remember, we're in the T1 season, which technically is the 5th season if you want to be super technical. And this is Zone 2. right? So if we zoom out all the way, you can see we're in Forgotten Lands. Again, this is one of the neutral zones, right, for the new adjusted T1 season map. And this is the next big fight that we're probably going to end up seeing here, right, which is essentially a 2v2. I'm pretty excited for this one. And let me see what's happening. I thought there was supposed to be something going down here. Oh, dude, you're right. COC and MILF are... COC and MILF do have a little action going on here. Okay. I don't know how much this is, but it's a little bit. I mean, they are going at it. Okay, we'll watch this real quick as an appetizer, just until if that gets in. Yeah. Ooh, hang on. Do I need to turn this up? Hang on, let me see. I don't know if I have my sound on for this instance. There we go. In case you guys, because I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'll raise the volume up a bit. Frost, what's up? ROE and Owl had a massive fight, and ROE got pushed back to their bridge, but now they're going back to their sides. Okay. Korean Monwell, what's up? It's just a merit war mill for COC for strongest lord last stage. Okay. Oh yeah. Was this the one that someone told me? I think a few people told me about this earlier. That they might have had something going on. Yo, man, we're at 43 likes. That's what I like to see, man. Still holding strong around 80. Appreciate you guys rocking with us. Remember, our only entry fee that we kindly ask you is just a thumbs up. It allows for this to get out to that a little more efficiently. Okay, let me catch up on some chat now, because there was a moment that there was some intensity that was going down before that fight actually started. And I gotta catch up because we have some awesome possums that are in the chat right now. Also, I'm gonna have an update for you guys because I ended up meeting. Yo, is that my boy Bodie McBoatface? Yo, because I talked to Bodie and he told me that he was coming back, even though it might be partial. Is that him playing right now? Someone's gonna have to let me know. Bodie is the boy. He's one of the homies. Bodie's one of the homies, man. He's a good guy. He just had a baby too as well. So family man. Right there. Oh, dude, is it about to go down? Is it about to go down? Okay, guys, we need we're gonna be veering off. Okay, we're gonna be veering off now. Because yeah, I'm sorry, but this is what we want to see. This is the big fight. At least it kind of feels like a big fight. I don't know why FG isn't pushing all together right now. Come on, man, don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me. Yeah, they got a lot of people. Dang. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You can do it. You can do it. So that's what we're talking about. Okay, look at that. We got some Tohar Theas being ran there by Toby. Ooh, how many archers? Are we having a decent amount of archers that are being played? Okay. Okay. No, decent amount, man. Decent amount. How about on this side? Looks like more mages than archers still. Okay. Let's get in. Here we go. We're at max range right now. Sasa and RR are pushing up right now to the bridge choke on FG. And then we also have DPHX. Got some FG. Oh, dude, look. DPHX is over here. Oh, dude, are they going to try and flank after it starts? You dirty scoundrels. I actually am kind of all about that. I am all about that play, if that's what we're going to end up seeing. RMP, what's up? Welcome. Cerise, welcome. Titanium, what's up, man? I hope you guys enjoyed the bloodbath. Oh, we did. We did. Frost, what's up? We looks like they might. Jess, what's up? Yo, it's our boy Humble XO. What's up, bro? Davut Bakir. What's up? Welcome. Lion Man, what's up? What's up? The Forgotten. I know, right? The. Yeah, it's so funny how you guys put the on it. Gotta put that the respect. Nah, man, just call it Forgotten Lands. Why we gotta add the? I'm pretty sure, man. Was anyone else caught off guard by that like I was? Like, I just didn't get it. Right? Why do we need to add the? I don't know. It just it felt like it was a little too much. Right? Oh, dude, are they going to get the flank? Oh, dude, they're coming in right now. Okay, the only difference here is I would have came in like over here, though, right? And went west. I mean, it's still not bad, but they need to time this push. So this is the thing, man. If DPHX is going to come in, then FGH needs to meet this group with the same intensity, right? Everyone here needs to push. Because that's the only way that you're really going to get the most efficient and effective trades here. You need to push everyone, and then DPHX pushes everyone, and you're full committing at that point. Right? Oh, hang on. You know what? Hang on. I think there's probably too much music here. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right, this is a bit unfortunate. I was hoping we were going to see a little bit more engagement from overall FG. Again, I like what DPHX is doing, but they even have some people here that aren't coming all the way down. I mean, again, you got people, push everyone, right? Yo, why am I getting this feeling like they're showing up with everyone, but then it's like you show up with the squad, right, to the dance, but only half of the squad actually wants to go out and dance? Why am I getting those vibes right now from DPHX and from FG, right? On the other side, Sasa and RR. Now, again, I don't know what the powers are, right? I don't know what the alliance powers are. I'd have to actually check that, too, as well, to see if there's any big differences. Let me see. Am I still in 109? I am. Let's see real quick. So we have Sasa, FG. So FG is 6.2 bill. Sasa is almost 6 bill. And then RR is 6.6 bill. And DPHX is 3.9. So it's DPHX and RR. No, sorry, an FG. Yeah, okay, so they're actually at a bit of a disadvantage here. Right, RR has about 500 mil on them. And then Sasa has about 1.8 bill, so it's about 2.4 billion advantage on the... Well, to be fair, the advantage is actually on the RR Sasa side. But, okay, so now FG's pushing out. This is what I was talking about, right? But now it actually looks like FG and WoW. So the side that is at a 2.2 billion disadvantage. Now again, that's just straight up power. We don't know what the T5 breakdown looks like as well. Kind of at a 50 million threshold and above. We'd have to look at that. But I mean, 2.4 bill isn't a low amount, right? By any means. So, man, this isn't bad from them. Why do I feel like my... There we go. I just feel like I need a little bit more sound effects, right? Bacon Hair, what's up, man? Marcus, what's up? Rambo, our boy. Ching Seong Vong, what's up, man? Romero, breath, please. I know, right? I know I need to breathe. Jesus Rodriguez, what's up? Welcome. Marion, what's up? Welcome. Alexander the Great, welcome. J. Cold Sweat, what's up, man? Welcome. Dude, this this is pretty nuts, man. So FG, DPHX, I mean, bear in mind, I mean, the numbers looked decently close. Maybe FG had a little bit more than Sasa and RR, but the numbers looked really close when they were going into that fight. Man, that's nuts. That FG and DPHX still have that much left over after the fight. Ugh. Wild. No. Yeah, to respect. Oh yeah, no it is. Evil says, I thought Hulk did the math and said Archer Talent does less damage than Archer Talent does less damage than Mage's normal. It could. I haven't looked at anyone that's done the math, and I haven't seen any math on it yet. But if someone did it, I mean, I'll take their word on it. Yeah, but this is a good play here, though, from FG and DPHX, right? I mean, again, keep the pressure on, keep attacking, right? You put the onus on Sasa and RR, right, to make a good defensive play. Carrasco, my boy Fluffy, what's up? 4373, what's up? Marcos, welcome. Rhinos, what's up? Yo, Adrian. I am Adrian, what's up? Rip frame rate. I was only for a little bit, thankfully. Arya, you said, who's the #1 alliance? That's TFS. I think they were at 13.9 9 when I looked at it, but they also broke the 15 bill threshold earlier. I think it was a day or two ago before they started moving people around. So, yeah. Yeah, like Rumor said, yeah, we should have the vid. MKHK, what's up? Welcome. Ice Flame, our boy in the house. What up, baby? Samantha 2 Savage. Agree 1000%. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, that was when we were talking about the COD versus Rock stuff. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a pretty solid take. I just think it speaks for itself. Frost, what's up? ROE Owl had a massive fight, and ROE got pushed back to the bridge, but now they are going back. Oh, nice. Okay. Tavi, yeah, that's him. Icelandic, what's up? Power is really just a number. Won all my season as underdog. High power doesn't mean you know how to fight. Oh, yeah. No. And again, me speaking about power is not relative at all to fighting intelligence, to strategy and tactics, to true skill, to showing us any kind of organization or coordination on the field. It's just kind of more speaking just to kind of a flat number when it comes to the difference. And just also speaking to that 2 billion isn't a low amount. But again, you don't know. I mean, that could be made up of, T4 average power, right? You'd have to really look at the details. Kind of like when I did that deep dive T5 breakdown for all the T1 season matchups, at least from 1 through 9. And we looked at like what the breakdown was at 60 million plus, 80 million plus, 100 million plus. Right, you'd have to do something like that, even if you're just looking at it like bare minimum and you're not factoring in glory points, merits, units killed, etc. It healed. Yeah, but dude, they are walking them back to the bank right now. Oh yeah, no, Icelandic, no, not at all. I mean, again, it's a good point. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, I wish I had time to do that kind of stuff. Like, I wish I had a lot of time to just sit there and just like jam out data collection, so I can show off a lot more of, why is a fight leaning in one direction? Why does it look like the PvP wasn't sustained for as long? Why does it look like in this KvK that we got 2 weeks of fighting, whereas this one we only got 2 days? Like, I love doing those kinds of deep dives. I think, pulling data really allows for us to tell a deeper, more contextualized story. And I think it allows for people to get a better understanding on matchups and, why fighting happens the way it does. It is. I believe it's a nice complement to kind of what we're seeing on the field. Aside from talking about pairings, matchups, artifact usage, etc. Yeah. Justin, what's up? RR is cannon fodder looking like. I mean, man, they pushed them all the way back to the bridge, right? So they went from here all the way to level 2 Spire, and I don't know if they're setting themselves up anymore. I mean, it looks like they have some. No, looks like they're probably backing it up, I would imagine. Maybe they'll set up over here. you just see the deadlines. You just see the deadlines on both sides. That's a lot. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, just moving from experience over the past seasons. Yeah. No doubt. HK BDO, fear the fight. Painful says, how do you like the Zone 1 zones in terms of fighting? Pretty fun season so far? Well, you mean the Zone 2's, right? Because I don't think we've seen any fighting in any of the Zone 1's thus far across any of the T1 season groups, right? Most of the fighting, I think all the fighting that we've seen happen so far has been when Zone 2's have opened. Is that what you mean? For the T1 season? If that's what you're asking, I think... I haven't been able to watch a lot of them. Ooh, you know what? Let's go see if NOIR and VvV are doing something again. Maybe not, but I'm like really curious. Let's see. I don't want to miss anything if they are. Oh, okay, look at that, man. Yo, they're setting. Oh, yo, there's Strange, our homie. Yo, look at Strange. Hey, there's Strange, the homie. Oh, so the homegirl. Gotta be specific here. Yeah, man. So dope. Let me see. What's VvV? Let's see what VvV's doing. Are they setting up again? Okay, so a little bit. Are they pushing the top of the ramp? Okay, dude, so they're setting up again. So this could be another fight. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't know when this is going to happen. I'm going to be honest, though. I'm probably not going to be able to stay up for this fight. Because yeah, I mean, you guys know me, man. I got 3 girls. 2 of them just went to sleep. Still got to go kiss them goodnight. And on top of that, I got my little one I got to put down so the lady can go to bed. And she's already been gracious enough with me so far to allow me to stay up this late. You know, again, happy wife, happy life, as they say. Oh my God. Wow. Ayo. Ayo. Wow. Sorry, man. It's just, sometimes I can't believe my eyes. That's how humbling it is for me. You guys know I don't, very new to the whole live stream game, but I always try and give you guys 100% of me every time. I think this is the biggest individual dono that I've got so far. So fam, if we can get some hearts and some love in the chat real quick for our boy AG, with the big $100 dono. Hello from server 314 AG. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love. Give you a couple winks. Massive, man. Thank you so much, man. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Can't tell you. Let me... Oh. Yeah. Okay. To me, no, but man, thank you so much. I again can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, that VvV NOIR fight, that was so fun to watch. We need an all-nighter next time. Oh man, I know. I know. Let's see what NOIR's doing real quick. I wonder if they're going to be pushing soon. I mean, they have a decent amount. I bet you they're going to be. I mean, they're still loading up. They still got people that are coming in. Yeah. No, I know, man. Eventually, listen, fam. Listen, I'll tell you this much, right? If your boy gets to a point where, I'm able to get close, like if I'm making a little bit more than what I'm making now, I can. I'll tell you. I mean, you guys know me already. My as I've said this before in some videos, my lady is very action oriented, right? Like that's just her. If I wasn't making any money doing this, she just would have immediately shut it down, right? And I'll tell you a funny story here too as well, right? Is I actually, like, I didn't tell her initially because she knew I enjoyed doing my gaming stuff, but I didn't tell her initially that I was doing content. This was back when I was playing Infinity Kingdom, and then I transitioned over to Call of Dragons, and I didn't really tell her I was doing anything, right? Because I never did anything on the weekends. I only did it during the week. So I would basically I would make content on all my breaks and my lunches when I was at work. And that's what I did. I did that for, I don't even know, geez, a year or two, however long it was, until eventually I got monetized, and then I started putting out content, or as I was putting out content, and I eventually got to a point where I felt like, hey, I'm making a very low amount, but I felt like it was decent enough, right, for what I was doing per month. And then I go and I have a conversation with a lady, right? We sit down at the dinner table, and I said, babe, look, I know you're not that big of a fan of this. I get that, right? I'm not over here saying that, we're going to be jamming out playing Super Smash or Snowboard Kids or Golden Eye Slappers only, you know what I mean, on a weeknight. But, I basically explained to her, or one of my OG favorite games, Conquer Live and Reloaded from the original Xbox. Any of the homies out there, homegirls that know of that game was dope sauce. But maybe we can do a deep dive on gaming another time. So we sit down, I have this conversation, I tell her, I said, look, this is something I really want to do. I'm really passionate about it. I'm excited. I think that I have something here. And I said, look, this is how much. I showed her my statements. I was like, look, this is how much I'm making per month right now. I really want to try and commit to this. I think this could be something. And so I showed her it. And initially she was a little shocked because she didn't expect me to really be making anything from it. And, sometimes you got to bring the data, right? You got to bring and say like, hey, this is what you're doing. And so eventually I was able to like sell her on it. And I'll tell you another funny story real quick, right? To where she was like, hey, okay, you're cool with doing the video. She's like, I'm okay with that. The live streaming obviously came later, but I'll tell you another funny story real quick before I get off. So the lady she just told me this maybe an hour or 2 hours ago, after she got back from work. And she said that she was having a conversation on her lunch break with a couple of her coworkers. She's like a supervisor, medical assistant, manager person, and it's like a lot of words I just threw out there. But she was having a conversation with some of her coworkers, and most of the people that work there are ladies, so they're all pretty close. And I don't know how the conversation started from what she said, but basically they got on the topic of talking about, their boyfriends, etc., and gaming. And she started talking about me and was saying, yeah, she's like, yeah, my boyfriend does this and he does that. And she's like, I'm not really for it. And then, they were kind of around the same mindset. and then her coworker asks, okay, well, what game does he do? What's his channel? So she pulls it up and she shows her, and her coworker's looking at it, and her coworker, from what she said, was somewhat shocked because some of the videos she pulled up, I had like thousands or tens of thousands of views on some of them, and she was like, wow. And my lady goes, yeah, right. Like, who wants to sit down and watch this guy, watch this guy make content? She's like, I can't believe there's thousands of people that were watching this video. She's like, I can't believe he has like 100 people or 50 people or 75 people that watch the stream, and all he does is just sit there and talk about the game. I'm going to be honest, man. It's kind of funny when you like hear people that are on the outside that talk about it, because it very much kind of almost stereotypically sounds like that. But yeah, no, it was funny. We actually had a good laugh about it. So yeah, she's pretty cool. Anyways, all right, fam. Listen, it is 10:10 p.m. Again, what a fantastic stream that we had. You guys know me, man. I usually average around like an hour and a half, give or take. I know it's getting a little bit late for me. You guys know Data 3. My hope, as I end you with my last conclusive thoughts here, is that we'll eventually get to that point, right, where I can do content full time. I can't tell you how much more I would do. I can't tell you how much more I have in store that I would love to do for you guys, not only just streaming, but just general content wise in Call of Dragons. I think there's so much more to this game that I enjoy playing, participating, talking about, being able to show off so many different people, personalities, alliances, characters. The world of Call of Dragons is really what I'm all about, and I love being able to show that off to as many of you as possible. And whereas you might view kind of more traditional content, as I often talk about, kind of being a little bit more progression based, right, where you're watching people produce content on the game, and this is never taking away or a slight at anyone who does this type of content, because it is needed. But I also like to show you off the other side of content, right, which is being able to give some flowers, give some love out there to a lot of different KvK groups, a lot of different kingdoms. One of the reasons why I started doing my top 25 list for alliances and players that are coming out of Season 1, so we can look at who some of the up-and-coming alliances, kingdoms, and players are, especially once eventually they add in home kingdoms in a couple months on the next big update. Being able to show you guys doing deep data dives, being able to do the interviews. Like, I love being able to show off the world of Call of Dragons, because I just very much believe in the game. And I hope you guys do too. I hope, if anything, you enjoy the content that I put out, being that it is a bit different from other creators. And yeah, man, the fact that we got this many people rocking with us still, man, I can't tell you how humbling and how appreciative it is. The fact that people enjoy listening to this guy talk about a game, it's nice. It's very heartwarming. So, with that in mind, I know I'm rambling at this point. Just want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Again, I wish I had a little bit more time so we could have maybe shown you guys off a second fight here, maybe some other PvP, but maybe I'll try and come back on tomorrow or the next day. With that in mind, want to give huge shout outs to NOIR and VvV. Again, even though I know we were giving VvV some shiitake mushrooms for backing up, the fight was awesome. I'm happy we were able to show that off. Dude, GG's to both teams. I can't wait to show off some more PvP. And as always, if you have PvP going on in your kingdom, I always tell people this. You can DM me. If you can always slide into your boys' DMs and let me know when fights are going on. I get a lot of pings on a regular basis that people will just let me know, hey, boss, a fight's going on. And like I always tell everyone, if I can make it, I'll be there. One of the things you can also do if you join the Discord, like I said, if you do reaction rolls and you do Call the Dragons, which is the fourth one from the left, I have a section here where you can go and let me know about COD Wars and drama. I have people that will ping me on when fights are going on. And like I said, if there's ever an opportunity for me to come and watch a fight, I love it. Doesn't matter to me if it's Season 1, I don't care if it's Season 2, if it's 2+, if it's the T1 season, right? If there's some good PvP that's going on, your boy is always going to be there. Again, because I'm excited to show off as much as I can about the game. So, with that in mind, like I said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Absolute blast this evening. Hope you all have a fantastic remainder of your day, whether it's morning, afternoon, night. And yeah, man, that's a lot. I need some high quality H2O. Your boy's out, as always. Until next time, I'll catch y'all later.